How's it going, everyone? Wood Cycles here. We're back this time with a slightly different video. I have signed up for a ultra endurance race which is called the Norfolk 360. So hence the name. It's a 360 mile bike race held in Norfolk that consists of 4 loops that go back to a central base where you can leave your gear so you can travel a little bit lighter. This Sunday I'm doing a training ride. It's Rebellion Way, so I'm going to cycle the entirety of Rebellion Way in one go. That's 232 miles, which is, give or take, 2/3 of the distance that I'll be doing the race in April. So this video is just a little talk through what I'm taking with me on the training ride on Sunday, and you know, it's what I'm going to expect. There's going to be a lot of things that I don't expect, which is why I'm doing it. So yeah, we're just going to run you through everything that I'm taking, and we'll see after I've done the training ride if there's anything that I needed that I didn't take. So first of all, nutrition. Nutrition's the big one. I need to be taking in 80 to 90 grams of carbs per hour, which is roughly one of these with carb mix, consisting of this. So this product is a powdered energy drink. This one is made by Torque Energy. It's vegan, 100% natural, and you basically put 2 scoops of this in 500 mils, all right, and that will give me about 60 grams of carbs, all right, in an hour, and I need to take one of these, I need to drink one of these every hour, so 500 mils of fluid with carb mix every hour, okay? So this isn't enough. This 500 gram pouch, which I'm taking, isn't enough to get me through 232 miles. So I need to take a little bit extra. They do sachets. So these are little sachets that you can buy. So I will need 2 of these in one of those 500 ml bottles. They do different flavors. This is orange. They do blackcurrant, lime and lemon, and pink grapefruit. These are the non-caffeinated ones. They do caffeinated, they do cola, which is my favorite, but it's got caffeine in it and it's going to be no good for riding long distance. So that's the drink, the powder drink that I'm taking. I'll put this to one side. Inside that drink, I will be putting some of these. So these are made by High Five. These are sodium tablets. So as you sweat, you need to replace the sodium, the salt that comes out of your body. Otherwise, you will bonk hard. It's the term that we use in the bike trade, or it's one of the reasons for bonking anyway. So these are electrolyte tabs, contain sodium. So replacing electrolytes, replacing sodium, which you lose. I will need one of those in one of those. These contain 10, all right, in each tube. I'm taking 2 tubes. So that's those. Bottle wise, you've seen this one, Fidlock bottles. Fidlock bottles are great, by the way. A little bit of a faff to put back on the bike if you're in a hurry, but they do save a lot of space. So if specifically for mountain biking, they're very good. If you've got a full suspension bike and not a lot of room because you've got a rear shock absorber, these just click in, magnetic, and then twist to release. They're not cheap, but they're very good. So 500 mils, 800 mils, that's all I've got, all right? So that's what I'm going to take. Those are the bottles. There is something else that I'm taking as well, which you've probably seen in the thumbnail. One of these. So this is made by Evok. This is a Hydra Pack hydration vest. This one is 3 litres. It has a 1.5 litre bladder and an extra 1.5 litres of storage. So inside the back here, there's the bladder, all right, which has a tube coming off it, comes around the front, you have a drink. Happy days. I think I could buy another 1.5 litre bladder and put that in the front and have 3 litres in total. I'm not going to do that this weekend. I'm going to just put 3 500 ml bottles of water in the front. But I think you could do that and then have 2 tubes if you wanted. Yeah, Evic are a great brand. They make great hydration vests. Also, on the front of this, it's got lots of little pockets and cubby holes, so little elasticated pockets. I have worked out that I can get all of my gels in the front pockets of this, which is great. Frees up a bit of storage on my bike for other things, which I'll show you in a bit. So yeah, loads of little zippy pockets. It's got loads of little pockets inside the zippy pockets. It's got key tags so you can hang your keys on so you don't get lost. Yeah, it's super lightweight until you fill it up, obviously, then it's going to add a lot of weight. But I don't think I could do it without this. So this is 1.5 litres, so that's 3 hours worth. And then I'll top it up when I need to top it up, basically. So yeah, I think this is essential for any ultra distance riding. To be fair, you could use it if you're not ultra distance riding, if you're just going for a 20-mile bike ride, still cool to have anyway, because you can put stuff in it, you can go to the shop and whatever else. So definitely worth buying. Next is water. So I'm trying to do Rebellion Way without stopping. I don't particularly want to stop in any shops, just because I don't like leaving my bike anywhere because it's worth a few quid. So I'm taking these bottles of water. Probably not the best idea because they're quite heavy, but I'm going to have a go. Obviously 500ml bottles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 here, plus 1.5 litres in the hydration vest, and one and a bit litres in the bottles. Should be enough. Obviously they're heavy, they'll get lighter the further along I'll go, but there we go. Right, so that's those. I'm going to have to eat things as well. So for the first 4 hours, maybe 6 hours, I am going to try and eat sort of something every half an hour. It's going to be something like jam sandwiches, which I'll be taking, and these. So these are sweet oat bars, all right. They're good, they're small to take, they're easy to eat. So I'll be taking all of these. There's 8 here, all right. We'll see how we get on with some jam sandwiches as well. All right. The downside is what I'm taking to eat is sweet. What I'm drinking is relatively sweet. The energy gels, which I'll show you in a second, are also sweet. So there will come a time when your palate will just go, no, I don't want any more sweet stuff. So you have to reset your palate, which is where I will be taking some salt and vinegar crisps. So the salt specifically resets your palate and should allow me to carry on drinking what I've been drinking and ingesting energy gels. So I haven't got a packet of crisps here now. I'm going to buy one from the shop, obviously. So yeah, that's everything that I'm going to take to eat. After our sort of 8, well, 7 maybe, I won't be eating anything because I very much doubt I'll be able to hold it down. So there's that. Right, so that's the food. Put these to one side. Gels, which I mentioned. Lots of them. I need to have one of these an hour. All right. Now these are high 5 energy gels. Okay. They've got how many carbohydrates? How many grams of carbs? 23 grams of carbs in one of these. So they're quite thin, as in consistency is quite thin compared to something like Torque. Now I could use Torque energy gels. The downside is they're quite pricey. And when I say quite pricey, they're £2.15 each, which is all right, it's fine. But when you have to take this many, so I'm planning to do Rebellion Way in under 15 hours, that means I need 1 gel an hour. That's 15 gels I need to take. These are cheap. High 5 as a brand, they're cheap. Okay, so these you could probably find for about £1 each. Okay, which is good, and I don't want to spend a load of money doing what I'm going to be doing. I want to try and keep the cost down, because cycling at this sort of level just isn't cheap. So I'll try these. Now, I've been taking them for a few weeks, and I've always used Torque products, and I've always been absolutely fine, and my gut has been absolutely fine. So far, my gut has been fine on these, but I certainly haven't been taking one every hour for 15 hours. So that is also part of what we're going to be exploring on Sunday's ride. On top of those 15 gels is some caffeine gels. Now, I don't want to start hitting the caffeine straight away in the morning. I want to save these for later on in the day when I really need it. When I'm starting to get tired mentally, then I'll be zipping some caffeine gels. And I might take them on top of the standard gels, but we'll see. So that's the gels. Next is toolkit. So I really don't want to be having lots of mechanical issues, because that slows you down, specifically in a race. Again, this is part of doing a ride to test me, what I'm taking, and the bike, and the setup of the bike. So inside this toolkit, this is a restrap tool roll, they call it. They're really good. You can fit it underneath your saddle, like a saddlebag if you want, or you can put it in your frame bag or whatever, or your rucksack, but they're really good. So inside here, we have some tie levers, tubeless plug kit, Allen key multi-tool. We have a spare battery for my rear derailleur, SRAM spare battery. We have a restrap tyre repair kit, just in case I get a really, really big slice. We also have some plugs and an adapter for an electric mini pump. So that's coming with me. It goes everywhere with me on any bike I have. I always take this, whether I stick it in a rucksack or connect it to the bike. I always take that. So that's that. A cafe lock. I'm not planning on stopping in any shops, but if I have to stop somewhere for a wee, I want to be able to lock the bike up if I need to go to the toilets, etc. It's not a very safe lock, yes, but it might just do for a couple of minutes. That being said, a couple of minutes is plenty of time for somebody to steal my bike, so let's hope that doesn't happen. On top of that is the GoPro, which I'm filming on now, which obviously I can't show you, but I'll be taking one of these. I haven't used one yet, but everyone says these are really good. This goes inside your mouth and your GoPro connects to it, and then when you look around, it shoots where you look, which is cool. So we'll have a go with that. You can also apparently turn it upside down and use it as a mount, so if you're doing shots riding past the camera, you can put that on the floor, which is good. 2 spare GoPro batteries, all right, so we'll be taking those, one in the camera, 2 spares, hopefully that'll be enough. If it's not enough, taking one of these. So this is a power bank, this is 10,000 milliamp hour, and this should be enough to charge my iPhone twice from flat, so it should be enough to charge a couple of little batteries, top up my GPS towards the end of the ride if the battery doesn't last that long, and potentially the GoPro. So taking one of those, they're small, they're relatively light and easy to stow away in the bags. Electric mini pump. All right, this one's made by Raveman. This one is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery, so it's quite a big battery. It's actually quite lightweight. These are great. They vary in price. You can get True Flow ones for $49.99, which are really good value for money. This one is $89.99. You can go all the way up to a silk one at like £150. Truth is, they all do the same thing. Just some will do them more than others because they have bigger batteries, realistically. Some might do a higher pressure. This one goes up to 120 psi, which I'll never be putting in any of my tyres ever again, because why would you want to ride concrete, get shaken to bits? On top of that, a normal hand pump, just in case the battery runs out. This thing is so lightweight, it's great just to really get you out of a muddle. So yeah, this is a Topeak Race Rocket Mini. They're really good. They have a hose that comes out, so you're not destroying valves if you're using TPU tubes. So worth taking that. Wahoo Element, this is the version 1. Kind of got given this by a friend of mine, Mike, so thank you very much. And we'll be making sure that this can do the job, so that's good. The battery's all been reconfigured in this, so yeah, that's cool. So that'll be interesting. I have set this to remind me to drink every 10 minutes and remind me to gel every hour. I'm also going to put another timer on there, another alert on there for eating every half an hour. And that's a nice little feature, so you can pretty much zone out, just enjoy the ride, and just keep an eye on this and it'll tell you when to do things, so that's good. On top of that, shocks. So I love listening to music. I don't think I could do it without listening to music, to be honest with you. So these are the Shocks Open Run Pros 2, Pro 2s. So these have a bigger battery than the Pro ones. They also have better sound quality because they pass, they have an external speaker as well as being bone conductor, so they pass music through via air just in front of your ears. So that's what gives you the extra sound quality. You can also tune the presets on the app. So there's 4 equalizer mode settings, which is good. They fit really well. These are the large ones. You can get the mini ones of these as well. So they're good. Couldn't do it without those, I don't think. On top of that, should have touched on this when I got the toolkit out, a TPU inner tube. This is one of them. I may well take another one as well. They're super light, really easy to stow away in a bag. You don't even know they're there, and this will get you out of a muddle if you have a slice in your tyre that is too big to seal or plug. Last is eyewear. 2 sets of eyewear. All right, these are by 100%, the brand. These are Hypercrafts, and these are Slendales. Clear lens, because I'm leaving at 5 AM in the morning. It will be dark, so I'll be riding through sunrise, and I will probably still be riding at sunset as well. So I'll put these back on then. And tinted lens for when it's sunny. Let's hope it's sunny. This is the UK. It could be like riding my bike in Mordor, but we'll never know. So we're taking 2 pairs. Yes, you could ride a photochromic lens if you want. I don't have any photochromic lenses, so there we go. On top of that, a helmet, which is essential. We don't ride anywhere without a helmet. This is the Abus Game Changer 2 in all white. I love the look of this helmet. It's super light. It weighs like 250 grams or something like that. You don't even know it's there. It gives you 7 watts increased, so which is good because that offsets the dynamo front hub that I put on my bike. So pretty cool. I love this helmet. And that pretty much wraps up everything that I'm going to take. So hopefully it'll all go well. I'm setting off at 5 AM in the morning, and I aim to do Rebellion Way 232 miles in under 15 hours. I'd like to be averaging roughly 16 miles an hour. 16 miles an hour at the minute for me is upper zone 2, entry zone 3. Also, I'll be taking a heart rate monitor, which I haven't shown you here, but we'll have one on so we can monitor that. So yeah, I hope to do it in under 15 hours. That would be great, and hope to do it without stopping. Let's see how we get on. Hope you enjoyed the video. The next video is going to be a bike check for this ride, so look out for that, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.